And it came to pass that Nephi and his family worshipped the Lord, crafting a ship of exquisite design, guided by divine inspiration. Nephi often climbed the mountain to pray, seeking solitude and divine guidance. Each ascent was a journey of faith and determination as he communed with the Lord. On these sacred heights he received profound revelations, insights that were crucial for his monumental task. The instructions on how to build the ship were unlike anything any man had ever conceived before. Nephi's unwavering faith and obedience were rewarded with detailed blueprints and divine wisdom. The mountain became a place of transformation, where Nephi's spiritual strength was fortified and his mission clarified. Each prayer, each revelation brought him closer to fulfilling his divine purpose. Upon finishing the ship, Nephi's brethren acknowledged its excellence and humbled themselves before God, recognizing his hand in their journey. After preparing their provisions as commanded, they boarded the ship, taking with them all their belongings and family members. They set forth into the sea, driven by the wind toward the land promised to them. But soon the sons of Ishmael and their wives forgot the Lord's guidance, becoming consumed with revelry and rudeness. Fearing the Lord's anger, Nephi spoke up, urging his brothers to repent and turn back to righteousness. However, his brothers, consumed by their pride and jealousy, refused to listen. They saw Nephi's words as a challenge to their authority and, in their rage, decided to bind him. As Nephi was tied up, the skies darkened and a fierce storm began to brew. The tempest grew more violent with each passing moment, threatening to capsize their ship and end their lives. Despite the raging storm, Nephi remained steadfast in his faith, praying silently for deliverance and hoping his brothers would see the error of their ways before it was too late. For 3 days they battled the storm, realizing too late that their iniquities had brought upon them the wrath of God. Finally, in desperation, they unbound Nephi. He prayed to the Lord, and by divine power, the storm calmed, the winds ceased. With Nephi at the helm, they sailed for days until they arrived at the Promised Land, a bountiful place of peace and provision. They pitched their tents and began to till the earth, planting the seeds they had brought, and were blessed with abundant harvests. In this new land, they found a variety of beasts for their needs and abundant minerals, fulfilling the Lord's promises of prosperity. And thus, Nephi and his family were led by the Lord to a land of promise where they could prosper and grow in faith. The journey was long and arduous, filled with trials and tribulations, but their unwavering faith and determination saw them through. As they sailed across the vast, calm sea, they often reflected on the blessings they had received and the guidance that had brought them this far. Upon arriving on the shore, their hearts were filled with immense joy and gratitude. They knew that this new land held endless possibilities and opportunities for them to thrive and build a future grounded in their faith and values.